Hey there, bronies and ghouls. Warlock Boo here, and today I'm reviewing The Fault in Our Cutie Marks. And you may ask, why am I coming out with this so late? It's because my DVR doesn't say the show was new, so it doesn't record it. Dang. Oh well, it's hard to get a new one when people run away screaming from your house because you're a ghost. Oh well, though, let's get on with this. So, how was it? It was actually a pretty good episode. Episode started on a note that I completely thought it was a different joke. The Cutie Mark Crusaders are helping two parents who are worried about the child's cutie mark. One parent has a clam with a pearl as her cutie mark. The other one has two swords crossed. They point out their daughter's digging outside and they say, look at her cutie mark. And it's a dragon skull and some bones scattered around. My thought the joke was, oh my god, she's going to be a serial murderer. Or that's what they think. It turned out she's a paleontologist, cutie mark, and they thought she was going to be a pirate. Let me say, you ruined potential there. Serial murderer. Think your kid's a serial murderer would have been a great joke. Maybe not child-friendly, but it would have been boo-friendly, and I would have approved. But let's get on with it. After this, song, fast forward through song, we get the Crusaders are talking. Sorry, I get bored of talking and I doze off. But we get introduced to another character that I like. Gabby. Or Gabriella. Or Gabby. Gabby is a griffin version of Pinkie Pie. I mean, this griffin is hyper. I mean, heck, I think Pinkie Pie couldn't keep up with this girl. She's a male griffin, not a man griffin. She delivers the mail. She's a male griffin. And she's different from a lot of griffins. She wants to make people happy. She wants to make people excited. But griffins are grumpy. And she thought she'd end up like that until she saw Pinkie and Rainbow Dash interacting with Gilda, and Gilda interacting with someone else that made them happy, so on and so forth. She thinks it's because of the cutie marks. So she got a chance to go deliver a message from Gilda to Rainbow Dash, which I would have liked to see that interaction. Rainbow Dash with Gabby, that would have been interesting. But it never shows it. But she wants to know how to get a cutie mark, and she thinks people get it from the Cutie Mark Crusaders at first. Which I actually understand this confusion. I mean, fans will go, that seems stupid. No, it doesn't. Griffins don't get cutie marks, so they're going to be confused at how they get them. And how the stories work she's hearing from people. It sounds like it. She's not understanding the Cutie Mark Crusaders just help. The Crusaders help ponies understand what the cutie mark means. And that they're not always bound to just the cutie mark. They can do other stuff. But I digress. The design of Gabby is interesting. She's small. A little bigger than the Crusaders. And she's designed slightly like Gilda, except she wears her feathers in almost a small ponytail, which is weird, but I kind of like the design. It made her stand out a little more. But it does add a lot of what griffins are able to do. Griffins all are apparently very fast. They are also incredibly strong. We see that. We also see ponies play baseball, which raises too many questions. I mean, come on. How does a pony hold a bat? That's just redundant. But again, I digress. The Cutie Mark Crusaders tell them, they'll help her. Get to see Scootaloo. Have some nice depth to her. She talks about how she knows how it is to want something that's impossible, but hoping one day it won't be. Her disability, she can't fly. She wants to fly and she can't. It's a nice little development on Scootaloo's part, and I like that. The song was fairly nice. It had good harmony between the Crusaders, which the Crusaders, I actually gotta say, when they sing together in songs like this, they sound good. Especially Sweetie Belle. She can sing. And Gabby sang really well with them, too. I mean, this was probably one of my more favorite episodes of the CMC. But as it goes, you know, they try all this stuff. And Gabby is good at everything. I mean, everything. They try all this random stuff. Potion making. Baseball, like I said. Putting babies to sleep. Doing laundry. Just random stuff. And she's good at it all. The problem is she still doesn't get a cutie mark. And it makes her upset. Crusaders say they can't help her. They're sorry about it. There's nothing they can do. And they really feel bad about it. And Gabby says she won't accept that and flies off. And she comes back later saying she's got a cutie mark. And they're like, we did it, we did it. Well, it turns out it's fake. She did it so they wouldn't feel bad that they messed up. Not for herself, for them. Which gets the CMC thanking. So what they do, they can't get her a cutie mark. So they make her one. It's a patch or little thing she hooks on her bag. And it looks like their cutie marks except with the trophy in it. Because she's good at everything. And she is the first official member of the CMC Griffin Division. So I think that's a nice little ending, and she gets all excited. They have a little party. She leaves to show it off and help the Griffins understand. But it raises some questions. Why can't other creatures get cutie marks? Why do only ponies get cutie marks? What picks their cutie marks? Is there some divine force? What's it mean? It raises a lot of questions. It's not because they're sentient beings, because the Griffins, the Yak-Yakians, the changelings, none of them have cutie marks. And it's apparently an old tradition because the crystal ponies have cutie marks, and all of them are from 1,000 years ago, I think. So on, something like that. Before Luna was imprisoned. So, they all have marks. When did the marks start? How did the marks start? It raises me some questions, and I may have to do a theory on that. But I'll have to bounce it off someone, and that's hard when you don't have much people to talk to about this. At least that's as into it as me. Or if that are into it and don't run off screaming at you, from you. I have a complicated life. But yeah, I like this episode. It showed some nice development, showed some nice side characters, and showed development in side characters you only catch glances of. They're giving more personality, more design effort into the ponies, I feel, this season. A lot of the background ponies look so different. They don't all look like cardboard cutouts, different colored with marks. They actually look different. They're giving them clothing. They're giving them different hairstyles, different features, different marks that are more unique, not just bland. And ones that have voices have unique voices. It's nice to see this difference. And I'm hoping they keep up with it. The designs are really getting good. And I like how the Griffins look. They all are unique. And it's nice to see that difference. But this is Warlock Boo asking, leave me, what do you think of the episode? Did you like it? Did you not? You think I'm being weird? Do you not? Leave me a comment down below. I really like comments, and people don't leave me comments anymore. They never really did anyways. But, this is Warlock Boo saying, hoping to be spooking y'all later. Bye.